Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Israel. We are the ISUPK started off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Started off 1969. We're under commanding General Yohanan, where we teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're the greatest tribes that ever lived on the face of this planet, man. That's what you got to understand. We're here teaching the LASHAWAN QADASH class. You're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, pull up a chair, and join the class. We teach LASHAWAN QADASH class, the ancient Hebrew and the Syrian Hebrew. We have a chart over here to the right. We're going to go over, of course, 18 nations, do an abbreviated class on them. But glad we can have everybody to join in. Who we got over there? You already got a couple people like yourself joining the chat. We're here at Facebook, and we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. That's what you got to understand. We're not affiliated with any fake camps, right now, y'all?
Right.
We ain't affiliated with no fake camps. We ain't affiliated with no Muslim mosque, man. Any of those fake camps out there. We teach Hebrew is the oldest language. You got evidence that Hebrew has been copied, of course, across so many languages. But Hebrew is the oldest language in existence, man.
Right.
That's all this Sanskrit and all this other things right here. The Hebrew, and when we say Abba Gada, Hawazaka, Tayakala, Manasa, Ibatazakwara, Shanta. And of course, in the Syrian and ancient, that's what we spoke, these characters here. And here it's the same sounds, Abba Gada, Hawazaka, Tayakala, Manasa, Ibatazakwara, Shanta. The Syrian language is, they interject their characters, of course, and that made it the same sound. We spoke in Hebrew. I guess they couldn't stand it to check out our writing here because we use connectors and things like that. And we'll go over that a little bit. Well, we're going to give you guys a little lesson today. We still got people hanging in the chat. So grab your yayan and your mayam, I'm sorry, and let's get up in the class, right?
Right.
As a matter of fact, come on up here in the yard and put those 2 words down for me. What is yayan, man? Let's say yayan. So yayan, wine. All right, put that on the board in Hebrew. Right to left, right? Take your time. You can put it in. Either way, it don't matter. Put your yarn up there. We're just kind of refreshing. You're writing it in ancient, right? Huh? That's fine. Yah. There you go. And then what? There you go. Yayan. And that's actually, go ahead, finish off. Do your connectors, right? And explain what you got there. Okay, but I want you to do it in the Syrian also. Right under, give me some room under there. There you go. Use your eraser there. Don't find out it's going to work better for you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That looks good. That's fine. That is perfect. You doing it just like you should. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. You being perfect like I asked, because you know it makes a difference, doesn't it? Smart. I wouldn't be that, would it? We'll have to do an ending character, right?
Oh,
Remember that one? All right, there you go. Do that ending character. Don't make it look like a little car. Make it look just like that ending character. Yeah, I can buy that. I can actually buy that. I can buy that. That's good, right? Now put your yard up there. Officer. That's good training there, man. Let's clap it up for this officer, man. You know, he's done a perfect job. I remember when he first started off, he was all over the place. Just like I would have been years ago, you know. But we're all learning here, right? Hey, explain what you got on the board.
So, first,
Let's speak up a little loud so you can hear you.
this first curvature is the yaw.
Right,
It looks like a sideways V.
right,
And there's another yaw. And this one, this first character actually is it gets a independent character because it's independent, got his own sound.
right.
And you got another yaw, and this yaw depends on the knot, so it gets a dependent connect. That's how you get yaw.
Right. Exactly.
And you got down there the Assyrian.
Right.
The Assyrian is it look like an upside down L,
Right.
two L's. So you got the yaw, another yaw, and then the ending character is a knot.
Right. Like, draw that other knot that you're gonna put up there. Put it under the bottom there. You know, the one that you put the plate. There you go. That's perfect, man. Boy, your letters are starting to look perfect. That's what I like. When I can see it like that, that's perfection. Let's clap it up from the yard. Right? Tribal Judah, right?
Right.
Right.
So like I said, we got Sister Amaya. She checking in on Hazaka Barbary.
Sister Maya, I was like, Barbara, if you gonna put her foot on that gas pedal, I know you did. Yeah, so y'all check the chat. Y'all better keep up that system right there, man. Hey, listen, but that's what you got, right? All right. That's good, man. That's very good. Of course, you don't use that there. We use any connector. All right, we're gonna put some stuff up on the board, right? And we want people to guess. You can go ahead and erase that in there, all right? We want people to guess. Not only guess, we want people to transliterate this. It sharpens the mind when we do this, right? When we do, all right, let me write this for a second. It sharpens the mind. I want you guys to tell me what these are. Tell me what these are. Oh, this. What's wrong with
Use this.
Yeah. Well, here you go. All right. Let me see who else we got in that chat because. Okay, here we go. Right? Now, and I want you to do this one also. Tell me about that. Y'all transliterate that. Oh, yeah. Transliterate those two and tell me what they are. Just put with they are in the chat and see what you got. We're exercising the metaphoric heart, the mind, to get people. We try to do exercise every once in a while so you guys can say, okay, I know how to do this. So when we start making words like we've already done, then it won't surprise you. Then you become experts at it. So we're going to do a little transliteration up here involving some nations, right?
Right.
Let me know what people, y'all working on this transliteration. We got Yar, Labaya, a few other people in the chat, right?
Live, and ain't nobody else other than me and sis.
Give them time. They'll put it up there. Make this a little better. A little messed up, but I think they can tell, right? Tell me what those translations are. Transliterations are. Spot. Mm-hmm. Y'all still working on it? Yes, they are. They're still working on it, they are?
I think at the moment we might be frozen.
Who is?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Somebody, I just see somebody write something.
Yeah, Sister Abaya says Salaki, I don't want screen is freezing, waiting it on it to clear. She can't really see. Oh, okay. She came back. She said, "Kawash."
Yeah.
Kawash.
Okay. Kawash.
Oh.
All right. What else we got?
And she came back with another one. She say, "Kanang."
Spell it.
Kanain.
That looks like Kana'ain.
Kana'ain, yeah, I say that wrong.
Kana'ain. Okay. All right. That's what she got? What you think now, Yar? What's your translation on that? You got something up there. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree with that last one.
Do you agree with that one?
Come.
Well, what about the other one?
Kawash. There is no wa in there. So, I mean that shot. It's like Kawash.
Well, you still what?
I mean not a wa.
What we got here?
That's a ka, a na, and a I, and a na. So I'm trying to figure out how she got Kawash. I know it ain't Kawash.
What do you mean over here?
Yeah, that first one.
No, that's up here.
Oh, it's Salaki.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Hey, and since you did that, I agree with you there. I should have spaced it out right, properly. I got you. We'll put it up here. I got you. I see why you did that.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. I agree with both of them, right?
You agree with both of them?
Come.
All right, let's clap it up for it. So it is kawash, like the ka and the kana'ain. I'm going to do these in some Assyrian too. So that's the hardest way to do it. But what do they mean? What is kawash? What is that? Are you going to go up there and look in your books? What does it sound like? Kawash?
I think I can guess Kawash. Sis ain't got Kawash.
Shoot, see if some of these students know what it is.
Waiting.
You know it's going to be one of the 18 nations, right?
Okay, I know one. Okay. So like you said, for me,
Right.
Canaan, that is the Canaanites. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
Canaanite.
Canaan, right?
Right.
How you spell Canaan?
K-A-N.
No.
I mean not K.
C. Yeah, I spell Canaan. C-A. There it is. A-A-N. Like this. I got it. That's Canaan. That's what is Canaan. Okay?
Right.
Canaan, right? You've done this before a few times, right?
Right.
Canaan. Canaan. That in the Bible, when you say Canaan, and you'll see it real quick, you say Canaan. Right? And you say Kawash Canaan, you read it fast, you know. That's what we're here. That's why you sight read, because your vocabulary and your sounds are starting to match up fast. What about the other one, Kawash? Huh? What does it sound like this?
Oh, okay, yeah. Kush, yeah.
Kush, and they are the Ethiopians, okay?
Okay.
Like that. Right?
Right.
Okay. Ethiopians and Kush. So we say, you sit in the Bible, you say Kawash.
Oh, okay.
And then Canaan is Canaan, right?
Right.
Okay. That makes sense?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's let's move on. We're gonna do the next one in Assyrian, okay? We're gonna see how well you guys really know how to read Hebrew. Sometimes you can read it in
You need
ancient, a lot easier.
We need Sister Power Boss on here. She was my competition at first. At the beginning, she was my competition.
Yeah, Sister Carba,
She need with that Hebrew.
All right, let's see here. Let's do this one. Check this out. Oh, yeah. What's that? And how about that? Now, I did them in two different languages there. Right? That's actually a whole other language because of the way it's viewed. So what you think? Y'all transliterate both of these. It's two different words. One's in Assyrian. One's in what?
Ancient.
Ancient, right? All right. Y'all come alive. What you had on Friday night? I know Friday night, man, people, they drinking that yayan. That's what I used to do. Kind of feeling under the weather, but this yayan, when you get some yayan, man, that'll straighten you out that a little bit. That'll help you. Add some yayan, some water. Right? So what we got here? What y'all think? Anybody?
Nobody said that yet.
Anybody put it in there?
It might be frozen.
Yeah, it probably is. Why does it freeze so much? Because of the am I moving too much?
Nah, too many people on the Wi-Fi. Or,
Yeah. All right. Well, see, we didn't used to have that problem, but so often. All right. What you think now, y'all?
That first one is Pawat.
For what? Here you go. That pencil right good.
That's what I know.
There you go. Here. See what that does. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, we'll let. That's what it says, right? We're gonna find out what it means in a second. Let's see who else.
We got a comment.
What's this?
Sister Levia said Pawat, and she said the other one is Amar.
She said Gamar.
Amar.
She said.
Ahmar.
She said Amar.
Come.
I don't know why she always get them G's messed up. Go ahead and write down what you think it is.
But I think it is.
Yeah, what you think it is. She's always done that. And her husband's name start with the G. Gamar. So it's Gamar. She said Amar, but it's not. Amar is more like diligent or something. She calls Amar's name.
Yeah.
But she thinks that's an A. But an A, sister, looks like this. Right? That's what an A looks like. That's a G. But that is an Assyrian G. That's the problem. Right? What she got written down? She still got the same thing?
Let me see. She said that she can't see it real clear because damn Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi ain't showing up. I'm trying to do it in like 3-inch letters. She still got.
I think she can see the letter. Like I think we writing big enough. It's just probably the connection. It's probably blurred.
Oh, it's blurry. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, it's not of course, it's not this. It's not an A, right? Okay.
We got also Kazamar checking in.
Zamar checking in. What's your name mean, man? Amar. What does Amar mean? Type it in the chat. Diligent. What we got? But anyway, those are two words. We have Pawat and Damar, right?
Sis said the screen is blurry. The top part of the character was the top part of the character was off. Was cut off. So I think she's saying.
Oh.
I think she's saying like this part.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I got you. That's possible. So really, how about that? That better? Oh, she probably couldn't. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. A little better. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's why you got to be careful because she probably couldn't see it, and then that would be our fault, right?
And also, Kazamar said determined.
Huh?
Determined.
Determined. Mark, right. Determined. All right. All right. What is this? What is for what, man? Taj. I mean, give it for a minute. I want to write this down. Well, this one is Gomer. Write that down on there. Gomer. Okay. Gomer. And what are the Gomer people? Anybody know in that chat? You say Gomer. What are them people? Gomer. And for what is put? The Gomer. Yeah, like Gomer Powell. And put down there what it is. You know what it is? Anybody know in the chat who Gomer is? And then for what is put? P-H-U-T up to the top. Yeah, P-H-U-T. Now y'all put down and tell me what nations these are, since we know how to spell them. You know, this is our spelling right here. Because without this, because I have one in Assyrian and one in ancient. Without that spelling there, you wouldn't know what it's saying in English. For what? Oh, okay. Put. For what?
And then,
Who the hell is put? Who is pot? What you mean put? You put what down? What do you mean put? What's put and what's going? Anybody in the chat?
So like I said, we got Sister Alicia, Mardak is real.
Alicia, Sister Alicia. You know, we'll have to clap it up for some of these sisters for coming to the class, man. Clap it up for these sisters, right? And the brothers there, Cosmar, Alicia, Labaya, who else we have?
We got Sister, that's it really.
And you,
Right.
right? So what's for what? And what's put? Who is put? Those are the people who come from North Africa.
Right.
Remember Gaddafi?
Come.
So write that up there, North Africa. Let somebody write it there. Them your North Africa. You know when you had Gaddafi over there, you know they drug him over there? They went in there, drug him out of the capital from under them gold doorknobs. North African.
oh, African.
Yeah, I mean, you can African, that's fine. They live up there in Algeria, that area right up there in North Africa. That's where the Atlas Mountains are. When we came across in 70 AD, we fled across those mountains. We came across North Africa. And we came to West Africa, right? And Gomer, who in the world is Gomer? Come on now. Who is Gomer? When you read Gomer in the Bible, you're reading something. It's in the Bible. All these words are in the Bible, right? Anybody? Nobody?
Nobody yet.
Okay. Listen. Gomer are, what they are is these people. They're the Frenchies. So what are French people? They are they Esau too, right? So Esau trying to hide himself in a lot of nations, right?
Right.
Gomer is one of them. The French. So when you see the Bible, when you see something that says Gomer, it's referring to French people. Just for your sake, prophetic understanding, right? All right, go ahead and erase that down. I believe we're good on that, right? Let's make it a little. Let's get it. Let's get some difficulties out there. I'm gonna do something here that y'all ain't gonna forgive me of. Okay? I know you ain't. I'm doing it anyway. All right. I'll do this one by myself. Ooh, Lord, that's all y'all ain't gonna forgive me on that one. Ooh.
It's got hard on me.
Huh? I'm messing it up, boy. I want you guys to really be able to understand what you're looking at. Okay?
Oh, I got it.
Right?
I got it.
I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to transliterate that. That is a nation. But I did something to it special, right? To do your curve. You thought I was throwing a fastball. Keep y'all from stepping on that pedal so hard. Tell me what this one is. I'm gonna go one at a time on that one. That's rough.
We do it.
Who we got up there?
Nobody say nothing yet, everyone. I think I got it.
You think you got it? Well, we'll let it. What I want to do. I want y'all to think about that one and go to work on that. Tell me what in the world is that? What Kazakhstan partner put up on this board already, man? Tell me what that is. Because, you know, we got people checking in from Texas, Houston, all kind of places, man. I do this so that you guys, what you got?
It's like if I made Sister Labaya say,
Spell out what she got.
Kantayan.
Spell it out. Spell it out.
Kath.
K-A.
Th.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like an Ayan.
A-Y.
Kind of. A-N.
Oh. Maybe, you know what? Let me, Sister Light, let me, I'm gonna make this, because that, to the camera, it may not seem right, you know? So I'm gonna make it bigger. There we go. How about that? You follow me?
Okay.
Now look at it that way, sis. I don't want her to, I had it maybe too closed up there. Right? Now what you think? Rethink that one, Sister Labaya, Cosmar. Who else? Who else in that chat?
Sister Alicia.
Alicia, yes, Sister Alicia. And if you're just learning this for the first time, what you have to do is be able to use our chart. And we'll go over that in a second here so you guys can understand. Because it's really not, if you don't know the chart, then it's kind of hard to transliterate some of these words. But when you're speed reading, for the sake of understanding, you have to be very versed in that chart. That's why I did this right here. In Mexico, they would call it mezclada. It means to mix. Right? Mezclada. I believe that's right. Yes, go ahead.
So like I said, my mate, sis said that she cannot see. So
Say it again.
she said she still can't see the see the what's the name, but I think it's because it's blurry.
She can't see this one?
Yeah, I guess so. I think it's because it's blurry though.
All right. Well, no. I'll let me make it a little bigger. Okay. How about that? But she was on it. I have to say she's on it. There. How about that? How about that, sis? All I did was make it a little bigger. Because it is hard to tell sometimes. Right? So in other words, change this up a little bit based off of what I did there. I do believe you will have it. Anybody else trying to check in the class?
Lots and not yet.
Okay, what you got?
She haven't gave. Oh, okay. She changed. She said she put the yum at the end.
She say yum, right?
Oh, okay.
Not the yum. Now that means I got to make the letters a little bigger because they can't see them, right? So she says kata yum. But now what did I do? Nayar? What did I do to those letters?
You in the middle you put you mix the Syrian with the ancient.
I mixed the Syrian with the ancient, right? Of course, I mean this course really, it's more of an exercise. It's really not a word, right?
Right.
Because you cannot mix the Syrian with ancient. But if you're good enough to get it out of there, that means you're good.
Right.
That means you know your characters. That's what it means,
Okay.
right? So what is katayam? Anybody? Right? I believe that's these people, right? How about these people? Now, who are the Italy people? Or Kittim? Right? Okay? Kittim. Those are, when you see the ships of Kittim, they're talking about them Italian ships. At least as far as I know. And I can stand to be corrected, of course. The ships of Kittim are the ships of the Italians, right?
Right.
Now, who are Italians, man? I mean, who was French? Who was Italians? Who is you follow me? Are they Africans?
Kittim,
Who are the Italians? Who are the Italians?
That's like so I made that's Esau, right?
Esau, damn right. And who are the French?
Damn, just said it.
Esau.
It's Esau, right.
Same people. The French, see, the Esau, it metamorphed himself into a whole lot of different nations.
Right.
This is one of them right here, Katayam. Because they don't want to say I came from caves.
Right.
But where did they come from, man?
It came for the Caucasus Mountains.
The caves of the Caucasus Mountains. So they're Italians, and then out of that period of trying to hide themselves in that mountain,
Right.
and coming down there and then finding, then naming themselves different.
Right.
Oh no, I'm Italian. Oh no, I'm you Italian. The Lord said you're Kittim, so I know who you are. You're Papian, you're white people.
Right.
That's basically what you're saying. So the Lord didn't have this in here, we wouldn't know what who was. But in the Bible, what does it say? It calls them Kittim. So we know who they are. So I kind of went over the word there. You can erase that out of the way. I kind of did that purposely. So that's so that you guys can pull you off a little bit, right? Check this out. What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah. Check this one out. Did I throw you off? I'm trying to throw y'all off tonight. I am. I is. I'm trying. Think they gonna let me? There we go. I don't want no excuse, so I'm gonna make sure this one is right. As a matter of fact, let's do it this way.
Oh my good.
Oh Lord. Y'all gonna be mad at me on this one now, I tell you. Think they gonna be mad? Please ask you 7-7. They gonna be oppressed, ain't they? Now I'm just joking.
Sis.
Tell me what that is. We're gonna see how good you really are.
If I may, Sister Nabai say Magawa.
Oh, she ain't playing around now. What'd she say?
Magawa.
Spell it.
Magay. I mean, it's like Magawa.
M-A-G.
A
Yeah.
W-A.
Oh, W-A?
Count.
Uh-huh. W-A what?
That's it.
She just said Magawa.
Count.
So she's saying Ma Ga Wa. Never mind this over here. We ain't gonna talk about the last letter on that. We ain't gonna talk about that, is it? Come on now. Come on, sister. What you think of Kyle? I mean, is Kyle still in that chat? He probably
is.
What you think, Nayar?
I think it's
She left off one. She said why? Unless that ain't no A.
yeah.
So she left off something. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong, I call this a mob, but it's an ending character for that matter.
Right.
That's all right. You should recognize that.
Right.
That's the whole point, right?
Right.
So we got, and then she stopped. Why? I don't know. So talk to me, sis. What you got? What you think, Nayar? What you think that is?
I think it's Magawag.
What is it?
Magawag.
Spell it.
I saying Magawag.
Is that what you got, sis? And who else we got in that chat? I can't remember.
We got Sister Alicia and we got Officer Kazamar and myself. That's it.
Okay. So it's Magawag.
Come.
Magawag. What in the world is Magawag? Who is that? Who goes by that name, bro? Huh? Who could that be?
Like,
Go ahead.
sound like Moab.
No. I give you a hint.
Oh no, it ain't them.
It ain't Moab. But when you say Magawag in Hebrew, Magawag, Magog is how the word evolved to.
Okay.
Magog. It's Magawag. That's the original Hebrew word right there. And it evolved to this word called Magog, of course. We say Gog and Magawag. Magog and Magog. So who is that? Magog, I believe, is it's like in the mountains, I believe. I looked that word up. Mountains.
Sister Labaya said that is Russian.
She said Russian.
Yeah, her and Officer Shaw.
Char said Russian. So Sister Labaya
And Officer Shaw.
and Shar are clap. Right, clap it up. It's Magawa. It means mountain. And that's what it is. This is and I got a conflation of a word there that just all be illegal.
Yeah.
That ain't, I mean, you can't even write like that. Right. But we're not writing for what we call it. We're writing. I'm writing for difficulty here.
Right.
It ain't for correction. Here, write that word correctly. Since you're over there, write it in. Here you go. Got it. Write it above there. Either language correctly. I don't care which one. You go over there and write it. Write it. Whichever one you want.
Correction.
Corrected. This is not correct. I mean, the sounds are good, but the damn show ain't correct as far as you saw that in the Bible. You said, what the hell is this? I would look at it and get confused. It would not flow. You have to sit there, and it would mess up your understanding of what is this, right? So you're going to write it in ancient, right? All right, go for it. Now that's to make them all the same size. 3-inch words. 3-inch high words. Right. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Finish it up. That's it. Wrap up that officer right there. Now that is an ancient Magawak, right? Of course, I mean this is more of an exercise. It ain't really. It's not correct, but the sounds made us come up with that, and that's what you're after, right? Okay, so we got that, right? Everybody check.
So we got Sister Jada checking in.
Sister Jada checking in.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right, go ahead and erase that off the board there. I want you to, since we're gonna pause and go over a few of these characters here. I want to go over some characters, and I want the people to be able to tell me what they are, because people are starting to get this understanding of them, right? I want people to understand what these are, right? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what these are. Yeah, here. Tell me what those are. And I want you guys to go from, this is the first one, this is the first one, that's the second one, that's the third one, and that's the fourth one. Tell me what those characters are. This is for the beginners and for people who should know. But tell me what they are, because they sort of look alike a lot, you know? There are 4 Hebrew characters up there. I wrote them, I believe, in Syrian, and it doesn't matter if I wrote them. I'm sorry, I wrote them in ancient. Uh, but I want you guys to write from 1, 2, 3, and 4, on just like you're writing a piece of paper in StreamYard. What are those characters? All you're gonna need is 2 letters for each one, right? It could be Abagada Hawazaka. Ta Yakala Manasabata Parasha. Ta. That's what you want to write. Tell me what those are. Because for beginners, you have to be able to look at that chart and be able to sight identify them. That's going to help you with your reading of your Hebrew. When you read it over and over again, of course. I want everybody to be able to do that fast. But I notice we got different people. Sometimes they'll forget what these are.
All right, it's like we got a comment. Sister Mabaya said number 1 is Sa.
Okay.
And then she said number 2 is a Ka.
You say Ka?
Ka. And then number 3 is a Ha. And then number 4 is a Tha.
Is that correct?
Ka.
Yeah. So what do you see up here? Let's clap it up. Anybody else? Now I put that up there so because for similarity, I want people to be able to understand what these are. But she says Sa, Ka, and I should have said which one. There are 2 different types of Ka, right? And what is this? Ha and a Tha. She's right?
Right.
She's right. Okay. We can deal with that. So that makes sense. All right. Let's do something else here. Let's do a little different exercise here. I'm trying to, this is for the beginners more than anything. All right. All right, what's that? Transliterate these 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so people, and of course, if you're just starting out, you want to keep it in your notes. Write it down just like that, because these are sight recognition characters that you can use that I've learned over the years of doing this. Before, so because before I can do, because next week I think I'll go with some tenses, and I have to use it because it's a difficult study. I'll have to use the ancient writing. But right now, we're still using ancient here, aren't we? Except for some of them. Some ancient and some what? Some Assyrian, right? Some ancient and some Assyrian. That's what we're doing here. I think, no, wait a minute.
No, all of them Syrian.
All of them Syrian. I'm sorry.
So like I said, for me,
Go ahead. All Assyrian.
Sister Mabaya said number 1 is a cop.
She said, which cop?
Oh yeah, right.
Spell it.
Number 1 is CHH. I'm like CHAA, a Ka.
That ka. All right.
We got number 2 is a tha.
The ka and the what?
A tha. And then number 3 is a ha. And number 4 is a qua.
She said qua.
Ka.
You know, here's a lesson learned here. I hope the beginner can understand that. But sometimes when you use a word like kazakh, there's a Q at the end. But even in our language, why does that sound? Why is kazakh spelled like this? Why is that? I've heard people go around saying Shazak. What?
Wow.
But the word is what?
Kazakh.
Why is that? Here, let me give you. What word is this right here? Let you know. What word is that? Go ahead.
It's Iraq.
Iraq. Or actually Iraq.
Iraq.
You say Iraq, but it's really Iraq.
Okay.
Sometimes they say Iraq,
Okay.
but it's Iraq. You know, those are but the little Saddam Hussein people that did over there. But even they use at the end ka, because they got it from us. You know, Iraq. Kazakh. So this Q can sound like a K at the end. That's a lesson of doing, right?
Gotcha.
But this ka is never cha. We don't pronounce cha like cheese. Cha. It's ka. And this ka, how do you pronounce this ka?
Ka.
And how do you pronounce this ka?
It's a regular old ka.
It's ka. That's how you know the difference. Why is that? Why is that pronounced long? Because and we can use our language. Because AA is ah.
Right.
It's a long sound. It's called a long consonant sound. That's why. Like ka. That's really the reason why.
Right.
Not ka. It's ka. But here's just one little A. We just say ka. And that ka looks like this. Right? But this ka over here looks like what? In the cereal, of course, right? Okay? You understand? I'm just kind of showing you. There are rules and exceptions. If you don't know, you know, this is spelled correct here. And sometimes it's spelled like this. We'll take a rock off here because it's a nation, but it ain't. What does Kazakh mean?
It's like me. It's like it got something to do with being loud.
Shakar means
It's
sound. Well, shakar makes a sound, right?
right.
So what kind of sound?
Ka.
Big sound,
What
strong sound.
was it? I remember, but good.
That's what it is. Kazakh means strong.
It's a strong
Strength.
book. Okay, so
Okay. Of course, the women spell it like this. I mean, it ain't something that they would spell it like. They would spell their name like that.
Ka. So okay. Damn, what was
Okay?
it? I remember you telling me what it was.
But strong here for a woman doesn't mean physical strength either.
Right.
Or it just means that that's a more of a Proverb 31 woman. Strong, right? Of course, this could be strong, like strength. Of course, if you want to say drink strong, you use another word, but you don't use kazak. Okay? Y'all got that? Did I butcher this too much?
Nah, it's needed.
Huh?
I said all of this is needed.
So when you're saying a ka at the end, it's kazak, ka, but it's not chazak, like your qua, right?
Okay.
That's what you gotta understand. But Levi is right. It's ka, what is this? Ha, and
Qua.
qua, okay. Here you go. All right, put these up here. Let me erase this. We'll give it a little bit more class, and then we're gonna abbreviate it here. Sort of. I want you to go over fully. Yeah. All right. Give me abagada. Right? Abagada.
The letters
Either way.
here.
Karen, abagada. Here. Better. Okay. Write them in both languages. There you go. Abaga. Okay. And then da, right? Right above what it is. That's for people who just starting out, because we have some new beginners in class, I'm thinking. I'm not sure, right? So it's just so people can understand. All right, right? Okay, then right below it, abagada, then I want you to write taya, kala. Wait. I'm sorry. Abagada. I'm sorry. We didn't write how it's not coming from. Wa. Awaza. Ka. The latter. Is it the latter or? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Oh. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The latter comes first, right? It happens like that, but y'all. Get away from that sometime. So right above what it is. The people just starting out. Awazaka. And so what we have here is 4 letters. You kind of can learn them in this way. It's abagada, ha wazaka, right? Ta yakala, right? Ma nasa, I pataza, kwa vashata, kwa ra shata. We're just kind of giving you a way to learn it, right? So you'll understand. And this is an Assyrian, right below there, right above there, somewhere out there. right up there, Assyrian. This is the Assyrian Hebrew. So people want ASS. I'm sorry, ancient. ANCIENT. Right, there you go. Okay. This is the ancient Hebrew, right? So people just starting off, you sit down in your tablet and you begin to register these in your mind. Abba, Gada, Hawazaka, right? When you sight read them. So if you were to write that in Assyrian, you should recognize it also. This is what you want to do. Just like you remember. You might have remembered what 90%. You have to look at the chart, even I have to do. And I don't really have to look at it. I'm just looking at it out of it. I'm just looking at it for the sake of time, to make sure. And plus, I have to be right when I'm writing this on the board. I cannot make any mistakes, right? Because people will translate over and do something wrong. So I'll look at the charts just sometime. So what we got here? All right. So write one more line here. The people started off. So what you got? Abba Gada Hawazaka. Right? Right? Hawazaka. Ta. Right, go ahead, right. Ta. Ya. Like a Z, right? Ya. And then it's the other ka. Like what backwards C? Ya. Ka. There we go. Then you want to write a la, which is the easiest one, right? Go ahead and write above what it is. And that'll be enough for people to understand. But see, I'm trying to learn them, teach you to 4 at a time, and I can teach you to 10 at a time. This would be the easiest way to do it. You begin to see the differentiations, because I try to write things down as neat as you can. But when you see the differences of these, you'll begin to understand. All right, that ta has to be written correctly. I see an X with trying to make a circle happen. It has to be tight. So if not, people will think that's what it is. Right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, take your time. I mean, I do the same thing sometimes. So, okay? How you thought? So let's send this. There you go. And see, now you understand that. You won't forget that. So say it faster. You can. I'm just saying, I will say it together. Ready? Abagada, Hawazaka. There you go. Right?
Or you do like how you talk your song.
Yeah. Gataya kala manasa. I mantasa kwara shata. Same thing as ABC, right? Same thing. It's just a way of memorizing what's up there. I don't care how you learn it. That's how I learned it in sections of 4. And I don't know. We're gonna. I'm not gonna carry on class too much longer. I'm not feeling that well. Grab your things over there. But I hope people get this. I hope you understand. We've done 18 nations. We'll finish it up some other time. But I hope you understand when we do the Hebrew. What you would call the alphabet, we call it the Hebrew characters. Because the Hebrew characters make everything that we do. So when we say foot or what, we say that, then it all comes from these words, right? When we say aratazah, comes from that ah up there, right? We say ba'aratazah, that's the earth. It comes from all of this. But you'll learn that it all comes from here. You'll learn your You'll learn your possessive adjectives, right? Right, and you'll learn your what is it? Possessive adjectives of what?
It's like the 18 nations.
Yeah, no, I mean what comes before the word.
Oh, it's like
Hell, I forgot. I think I'm sitting in my mind. It's in disarray right here. But anyway, y'all understand, right? Prepositions. That's what I'm trying to say. Lord have mercy. But when you want to do a preposition and you want to do possessive adjective, they all come from this. So if you learn this now, you learn everything. You just got to know perspective where they fall in a word. You got to break that word down. But before you learn words, you must learn what?
you must learn
The ABCs or the Hebrew characters. Just clap it up. So we're gonna finish it out with that. You guys take that home. Gave you something for the beginners and a little bit more for the mid and a little bit more for the advanced. Because if I get difficult, then people, it wouldn't be fair to the people who are just starting out. But I appreciate everybody that checked in class and did that, right? Go ahead. I'm going to end the class a little bit early because we have to. Go ahead.
This is the ISUPK security announcement.
Right.
We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Army, Commander Junior Hunter. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months.
Right.
They are to be saluted on. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After this 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asher. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Whose funds, free will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. The next feast will be the memorial of blowing of trumpets. This will be the first day of the 7th month. This will be Friday, 15th September 2023. You can find this in Leviticus 23 and 24 through 25. In mind, I can walk and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, so wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. I'm going to salute out the brothers and sisters.
Right. Go ahead. Mom Shabbat. Mom. Rock. How about Shimmy out Shop Rock? We'll salute out the sisters. God face the sisters. Mom Shabbat. Mom. Yahweh Shema Allah God by Shimmy out Shai. Because of Matah. Hands down. Class dismissed.